go. All right, we're going. Hey, what's up? What?
What's up?
You like my noises?
You always make noises. Couldn't imagine being your wife.
It's a lot.
Shut up in there.
I do find myself, because of this job, I do find myself a lot of what's the word? Like a lot of
wound up or something. You're like a kid on the way back home, right?
I monologue a lot of things, right? Like I find myself like like kind of out loud, doing this, but like, constantly, just always talking. I'm gonna sound like Dick Vitale by the time I'm in my 50s. Just I've never shut up. I've talked straight for so many years. Anyway, well, hey, welcome to it. It is the Plan B After Show podcast, web exclusive. Let's do it another back in the day. All right, back in the day, July 28th, 1868, 155 years ago, the 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, guaranteeing due process of law was declared in effect. So does that mean like we get to, I'm
going to be honest, that went in one ear, not the other.
We should know our amendments. Okay, here. The due process right established by the 14th Amendment guarantees that the government cannot take a person's basic rights of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. The due process right is designed to protect citizens from actions taken by state government, counties, towns, and cities.
Can't just walk up and take my house.
Right. Or yeah. Which, you know what? I think the government doesn't do. They're always just fudging the rules. Does that make sense? I think they're always just taking liberties with us.
Them, then yeah, you're fudging them.
Yeah.
What do you mean rules? We make the rules.
Yeah. I am the law. Like Stallone and Judge Dredd.
That'd be crazy.
Fucking government, man.
That'd be crazy to be a part of an elite group where you're above the law. Like, yeah, we shouldn't do that, but hey, I'm one of the guys.
I mean,
do anything we want. We're above it.
That's the government. I mean, how many times we heard about shady shit that people in office do, man? You know what I mean?
Craziness.
Anyway, probably have the government knocking on our door because they're listening right now. We heard what you said.
You're telling people. What are you doing?
You're going to Guantanamo. Let's see.
Not a very interesting day, huh?
Yeah, no, not really. You'll like this one. I know I'm being facetious, but 45 years ago, 1978, Animal House was released, starring John Belushi.
It's the greatest movie ever made.
We've had this conversation before. Now, have you seen the full Animal House, or have you just seen pieces?
I can't say that I have. Maybe I mean I probably have, but not all together at once.
That is one of the older movies, some of the classic comedies that I really do enjoy, but I do get it though. I get it. Like my wife, she would never sit down and watch.
I'm not here to rip on Animal House. At all. It's just a movie. It's just not a movie from my time.
Yeah, it's got a really great cast. Young Kevin Bacon in there. John Belushi, honestly, for me, is like the least cool part of the movie. And I know
that's kind of crazy. When people come to me and they say, "Oh man, Caddyshack, Animal House, one of the funniest movies of all time." Like, what other movies have you seen?
Yeah.
Have you seen any other movies?
Is there anything
else? A lot of funny movies out there.
Yeah.
One of the funniest movies. Now, are you doing like a top 100?
Yeah. Right.
Your list isn't the top 5, that's for sure.
That's like whenever the Rolling Stone magazine comes out with the greatest bands of all time. It's always the Beatles. It's like, no, they're not. What do you do? Stop it.
Just stop.
I know it's all in the eye of the beholder.
Are you getting paid by the Beatles?
Right.
Where does this list come from?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
It would be hard to do a top 3 funniest of all time.
I just don't, because again, everyone's different. It's that's why those lists, I just are like, all right, are you guys you have nothing else to write about today? So like, let's just do a top 10 list and get everyone upset about it or whatever. So
Tommy Boy's got to be up there, right?
I mean, for me it is, but there's probably people out there like, oh, I don't get it. Or even here, let's go a little bit deeper.
Gotta think Tommy Boy's
like Black Sheep. Like a lot of people. I mean, people
one of the
know
funniest
Black
movies.
Sheep, but I bet you a lot of people that don't give it enough credit, and it's like that's a fucking classic for me.
It is. Almost Heroes, even.
Almost right there. Almost
we'll go
Heroes.
straight Chris Farley here, but
yeah,
hey,
yeah, yep. So
a lot of people haven't seen that movie.
Yeah, I know, and that's how I knew you and I were going to be best friends. Is when you quoted
Almost Heroes. He's like
quoted Almost Heroes. It's
this
like,
is
holy
the guy.
Shit, this is the guy. This is
the guy. Brothers don't shake hands.
Brothers got a hug. Let's see. It was a really slow day.
Slow day, huh? Well, let's make history. Let's do something today so we can talk about it for the rest of our lives on this day.
1998, Monica Lewinsky received a promise of blanket immunity from Ken Starr in exchange for testimony.
I thought you were going to say she received a load on her dress or something.
She did from President Clinton. What a crazy thing.
You know,
the president literally getting a gibber in the Oval Office, and she's the bad guy.
That's right. What?
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Isn't that wild to think about that's going on in the White House?
It
what
wasn't
else is going on?
Smooth talking, saxophone playing President Bill Clinton. No, she's the whore.
I did not have sexual
relations with that woman. Yes, you did, Bill. Yes, you did.
Yeah, it's right here. The dress. It's your evidence is.
You got it on the dress. God,
right here.
Yeah,
stain.
Yeah. Exhibit A.
God.
Yep. But she was the problem, not the leader of the free world who's out there.
Yeah, what is she doing now?
She actually looks pretty good. Have you seen her recently?
Yeah, but what's your life like after that?
I mean,
you're Monica Lewinsky? Like for the rest of her life, she's going to be known as.
But in my opinion, she didn't do anything wrong, right? I mean, she did, I guess. She had an affair with a married man, but like for her to be painted as the only one who did something wrong, that's what I think is kind of wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's looking pretty good for.
Not bad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you really can't. No one looked good in the 90s. I mean, come on now.
It's very true.
The hair and the clothes and everything.
Shoulder pads. The shoulder pads.
Right. Yeah. It's hard to look good dressed in the 90s. But
right.
Here, look. Actually, real quick, let me show you this. She's kind of had a glow up. Share screen. Monica Lewinsky. Hold on. This always takes. But here, let me like this one. Like she looks good, man.
Yeah.
So like you do a side by side, yeah.
She's way better looking than she was in the night. What?
Right.
No.
Yeah.
That's her?
She got a glow up, dude. Yeah.
It doesn't even look like her.
Look at it. He knows. Look at that face. He knows.
Yeah.
I got it on her dress.
I did.
She said don't get it in her hair, so I got it on her dress.
Oh, God. Bro.
I mean, yeah.
Damn.
She's a babe.
How old is she? I thought she was old.
Well, she was in her 20s when that all went down.
Damn, really?
So she's probably in her 50s now. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like I said, she got.
Yeah, that's a good picture. Nice going. Yeah, what is that? The 90s look wasn't good. It's just not for anybody.
And then you got Linda Tripp. Woof. That's terrible. I should say it's terrible. But yeah, like I said though, she yep. Time was good to her.
Right.
She got that settlement money, so that does pretty well for you when you get that settlement money. But anyway,
did you just bookmark that?
I did. Save for later. Anyway, all right, we got that, and I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Oh, hold on, last one. 17 years ago, Mel Gibson was arrested for a DUI. Had an open bottle of tequila in his car. That was the infamous tirade on Jews, and didn't he call the female officer like sugar tits or something like that?
It was rough.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
He was definitely boozed up on tequila.
A little bit there. Come on there, sugar tits. The Jews. Like, God, Mel.
Someone's going to jail.
Yep. All right, there you go. Good enough. That's what happened back in the day. We'll see you guys next time for the Plan B After Show podcast.